What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN USD. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, my friends, and let's get into it. It is the 5th day of August, and here we are, about 11 hours, 2 minutes left in the day, sitting at 1.42 cents right now. Looking like we might want to move lower, my friends. We actually might go below this low, so prepare yourselves. It's very possible that we do, in fact, see a little bit lower price. Might have the old 1, 2, 3 instead of the 1, 2, 3. It might be 4, 5. I don't know. Or perhaps this is just overall 1, 2, 3. We're getting that full symmetrical consolidation, but some kind of double bottom might be what's upon the price action of XCN right now. I don't know why I'm talking in that way, but 1.4222 cents is the price right now from a high to a low. From a high to a low. Come on now, low. There we go. To the golden ratio we were, to the 0.5 we were, and lower we go. We'll probably go down to the low here or even the 236 at the lowest. 1.17 cents is a possibility. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If we go below the low here, barely. Okay, it's not going to be detrimental. It's not going to be something to fear or get anxiety over. Maybe some people, I mean, I get it, man. Some people will get anxiety over it, but I still believe that we're going to be moving up higher any day now, any week now. The price action has not cooperated with my expectations, or I'm sure your expectations at all, unless you're one of the trolls who's being fed and validated. All the trolls are being validated. They don't even know what they're talking about. They just hate me, and they're being validated. Damn it, universe. You're giving them. It's okay though. It'll be sweeter whenever we do come up. You know, that's the thing too, and I've said this before. I'm pretty sure Kobe Bryant said this too, but it's in my own words. In his, I'm not speaking verbatim, but paraphrasing. It's easy to talk smack when you're ahead. It's the people who talk smack whenever they're down and come back up. That those are the true champions, man. Those, yeah. Anyways, I don't know how much sense that makes there or not, but just essentially saying it's really easy to talk smack whenever you're ahead, right? Of course, but you don't got nuts, you don't got any brass if you're not here to talk smack when you're behind. And a lot of these trolls were quiet up here. You know, they were loud right here. They're like, oh, this is just the same move as all these other moves, and then it was a little bit different, but inevitably we came back down. Now they're super loud again. Oh my goodness. But they will be gone soon enough, my friends. They'll probably still be here even whenever we're at like 3 to 4 cents. But whenever we're at new highs, 8 cents and beyond, oh, it's gonna be quiet. We're gonna miss you guys. We're really gonna miss you. So have your fun now. It's all fun and games. I'm kind of curious to see what the volume is. Let's see, XCN, OnyxCoin. XCN is also a crypto called Kryptonite. That's a double entendre, crypto night. Is that or maybe it's a triple entendre? A knight whose valor is dictated on crypto, or is it the night of which we celebrate crypto in the evening, crypto night, and then kryptonite, of course, the Superman's weakness from Krypton. Let's see. Being super slow today, huh? That's okay. We want the volume 3.79% here. Nope, not a whole lot of volume on this move down, but that's what you'd expect. Let's look at the short-term stuff. Maybe I got too bearish too soon. Maybe we are going to move up, in fact. Well, let's see. Okay. I'm only bearish to lower lows because if you're there now, and Bitcoin does what I think it's going to do, I would think that at least here you would go down here. But again, I don't believe in quadruple bottoms. I just don't. 1, 2, 3, okay, but 4, I don't know about that, man. Maybe we get some kind of fake out, right? I do like this setup here. I actually do like this setup a lot, but I just don't like the precursor to this setup. That weakens this zone for support, in my opinion. And maybe we do. Maybe we get a slightly lower low. Maybe it's not as low as I'm thinking it is. But let's look at the 1 hour time frame here. 1 hour looks bearish, right? We can see why it's bearish because we have lower lows and lower highs. Easy to see there. We did bounce. We actually had a little bullish divergence there at the oversold zone, but you're probably going to go lower. It did not sustain. It did not sustain at all. Ooh, you're at the 40, though. You are at the 40. I'll tell you what. If we can move up from here, right now, if you can get back above 1.44 cents, I'm wrong. We're not moving lower. 1.44 cents is the land of salvation. Once we get above there on a 1 hour closing price, okay, well, we're not moving lower. And that would actually look good because we'd be bouncing off the 40, and we would likely be, at that point, starting to break out of this downward trend. So 1.44 cents, get above there on a 1 hour closing period. That's very simple to do, actually, and we're not that far away from it. I'm not confident in that, though. Stochastics also look bearish. MACD also bearish. Yes. Oh, yeah, and you just crossed red. This is a brand new 1 hour. I'm not a fan, man. You're going to go down. Finding resistance at prior support. Oh, we did all the wrong things. We did all of them. So lower we go. Lower we go, my friends. Probably. But that point still stands. 1.44 cents. If we can close above there. Oh, look at that, man. That is screaming. Take me lower. Take me down. Golden ratio to the 382. Yeah, we're going lower, guys. There's very little doubt in my mind right now. Our best hope right now is to get some kind of higher low, right, down at about 1.38 to 1.39 cents. But I think at this rate, it's time to accept that we will go below these lows. 1.35, 1.28, and maybe even lower than that, right? Because that's a very shallow retracement there. Let's see. What are we dealing with on the 4 hour time frame? You know, I would think, looking at it objectively here, this is some kind of bear flag, right? Now, where does the flag start? That's the question. What about on the daily time frame? Would it start? I feel like looking at it on the daily time frame, you take it all the way up here. If it is a bear flag, ooh, man, 1.116. And look at that. That's in a perfect trajectory. Lower lows, lower highs, that whole shebang there. Low here to this high. Nope, that does not agree with anything. What about this? What about the midway point? Low to high here. Right below the 2272. I could see it, man. I could see it. We could go, and again, of course, if we take this overall high to low or low to high here, the resounding area, that's right in our golden ratio zone. I mean, it's perfect. A slightly lower low, fake out, scare people, make them sell and panic. I could see it happening, man. I could see it happening. What would that do? What kind of percentage drop would that be? It's a 16% drop. Maybe a little bit more than that, right? Maybe a 17-20. If Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin would have to drop, like, for that to happen, what would Bitcoin have to drop? Anything from like 2 to 5%. Because Bitcoin, if it drops a little bit, OnyxCoin can drop a lot. 2% move would take us below that low. 5% move would take us way lower. Wouldn't that be interesting if Bitcoin did move down? Is there some negative news that is revolving around this? Let's see. Crypto news. I don't know what you guys type. Leave it in the comments what you type whenever you're looking up news. Bitcoin news, crypto news. I just type in crypto news, whatever. Maybe I should have typed in Bitcoin news. George Osborne says UK is behind a cryptocurrency race. Well, that's a revelation, isn't it? Nobody knew that. That's what you get for being backwards, man. Shout out to my homies in the UK, though. We love you. We just don't like your parliament or government, whatever the word is for that. Asia Morning Brief. Seriously, though, people from the UK are fun, man. You guys are a different breed. People, there's just fun people all around the world, man. You just, if you're in the right environment, I suppose. There's also D-heads all across the world, too, if you're in the right environment. I'm sticking with the idea that we go lower. I'm definitely sticking with that idea. The fibs right here from a low to a high, it looks like we're being constructed to the downside as of now. I like the idea, though, if we get above 1.44 cents on a 1 hour closing period, I'm wrong. We're going higher. I would at least expect that we go to 1.34 cents. At most, 1.14 cents. 1.14 cents, okay, at the lowest. So anything and everything in between. It's a very big range. I know it's not really helpful. 5% to a 20% move. But what is helpful is that we can at least identify that, hey, we could go below this low, and it's all fine, whatever. It's a better opportunity to buy. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but it will be a better opportunity to buy. That's for damn sure. Looking at this here, you did have a bear flag, low or high to low here. You can see it, right? And maybe let me delete all the noise here so that you can see it more clearly. High to low here, this bear flag right there. There's the flagpole. Here's how it flagged out, right? Like that. You can see it. That bear flag there, we put it at the high. You didn't hit your measure move. You actually missed it. So in that same kind of context of an idea, would this be your flagpole here from a high to a low? I don't know. I feel like looking at it on the 1 hour, I would rather take this. Not because I'm trying to make it lesser, but just because I feel like that's fair. This is like meandering. You're still within this flag, but here you're breaking out. And then here, that measure move would take you to 1.2 cents, which would be just below this low. I kind of like that. I kind of like that more. I don't know if we go all the way down to 1.1 cents, but right there at the 2272, I mean, just below there even. Or, of course, like we just did, we could find support above. Measure moves are not requirements. We can find support just above or just below. Like, to me, it would be more likely that we actually find support at 1.26 to 1.28 cents or 1.14 cents rather than right here. It'd be more likely. So a double bottom is very much a possibility that we could have right now, you guys. But lower is the name of the game here. 4 hour RSI sucks. Stochastic sucks. The MACD is hopeful, but a little bit of down probably right now. You're actually at an area where you'd expect to find resistance. Daily time frame is overall right now very volatile, but I would say more bullish than bearish, but right now for the moment it is more bearish than bullish. Stochastics have hope to bounce and move up here as long as we don't move too far down. And the MACD sucks. So there's good things and bad things and bullish setups to be had, but overall, even the daily time frame is bearish right now. You just got to call a spade. We are in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs. So I think the best thing that we could do right now is, instead of interacting with this trend line to the downside, the best thing we could do is come down as if we're going to touch it, get a partial decline, which is a bullish indication where you bounce not at the trend line but above it, and then we move up from there. So a little bit more of a drop to go, my friends. A little bit more of a drop. That's the main essence of this video. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Buy the dip, or at the very least, just don't sell it, right? If at all throughout this video you're hearing me talk and you're like, oh, it's going to drop 5 to 20%, I'm going to sell now. That's a horrible idea. That is an absolutely horrible idea. Take it from the guy that bought, over here as his last OnyxCoin. It might have actually been a little bit lower than that, even like on the midst of this day before it dropped. If I just waited, if I just waited a little bit more. Actually, I think it was before this day, so it was probably somewhere up around here. The time to sell was here. If anything, you had a second chance here. If you didn't sell at either of those points, you're not in a position to sell now, because what if I'm wrong? Any day now, we're going to see this move up, and we know that as terrible as these downtrends are, in 3 days' time, we ate back 2 months of price action. By the end of this month, we could literally eat up this whole year's worth of price action. You know what I mean? Like, we could really move up. I don't think that we're going to go down here. I'm, at this point in time, not even actually thinking that we go below this low, or if we do, it'd be very insignificant amounts, okay? But something lower than where we are now. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.